If you want to know how to pluck your closures, take a seat. You're in the right class. Class in session. So the first thing you want to do is to pat where your center pattern is going to be and just put that aside. I always like to work my way from the back, just a few inches from where the closure starts, and I pat that away and begin to pluck. So a lot of people have different ways they pluck their closure, and I've tried a bit, but the one that works well for me is the pluck skip method. I just find it very easy and very precise. It makes my brain work while my fingers are working as well. So I know I'm rambling so much, but it's gonna get to a point at this video where we would actually show you step by step how this method works. So sit back and relax. Let's go. You want to get a good tweezer. I would put in the description the tweezers that I use. Now you want to go and pluck just a bit. So what I do is I count 1, 2, 3 and skip, then count 1, 2, 3, skip, count 1, 2, 3, skip, or let's go back again. I do pluck, 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 skip, pluck, 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 skip, pluck, 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 skip, pluck, 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 skip. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let's backtrack. I take a bit of the hair just behind where the closure starts. So I usually go about 2 inches from where the closure starts, and I do the pluck, skip, pluck, skip, pluck, skip. I'm gonna show you very well how we do it in the front, but mind you, when you get to the front, my skip is a bit thinner than it is at the back, and that's because it's the front. So you want to make it your hairline in the front is definitely thinner than your hair at the back. So when I pluck, I skip, so the length of hair or the width of hair I skip is usually thinner than I did when I was plucking behind. So you can see right there, I'm just going in between and plucking, going in between and plucking, going in between and plucking. That's because you want to make your hairline look as realistic as possible. Another thing to note is that there's usually a demarcation line with these customized pre-plucked closures that we buy. They're pre-plucked, but there's still that demarcation line. So you always want to go by that line or behind that line and pluck so you can get rid of the demarcation. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now and let you watch the video. I hope you learned something. Here I'm just showing the finished work. I went ahead to pluck the other side. And yes, remember that pattern that we put aside the other time? There it is. So we did this just to make sure that we're not over plucking where our part is supposed to be. I've done that before, and trust me, it's not great. So I'm just smoothing out the part now. Remember, there is no product on the closure as at now. The only thing we have on is water. So this is not styled or anything. This is just a plucking video, and this is just a plucked closure with 0 products. You can see that I managed to get something good with my tweezers. Just looking through to make sure that everything is fine, and I think we got a good plucking. I always do not like to over pluck or to, do the most when it comes to plucking, because different people have different hairlines. That's the bulk of what we got out of it. Yeah, so here's the finished work. I like what I achieved so far with this, and I like to keep it this way until it's tried on and we see if we need to make any changes. But for now, this is good as good. Remember, less is more. So that's about that on today's lecture. I hope you tell me what else you want to see on this channel. I'm eager to know what you want to see on this channel. See you next time.